The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home crowd tonight. Happy Monday, everyone! This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Rockets, Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Van Vliet in at point guard. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, B.A., that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle, let's keep a close eye on it.
Now here's Green. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Podziemski grabs the board. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Down low. Outside Podziemski. Banked it in off the glass.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Baseline J, and down it goes. 2 points.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
Outside Moody. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Curry. And he drops it in from the low post.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Van Vliet. Sengun, a screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Here's Sengun. Rebounded by Green.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to hit.
Pass to Moody. Curry against Brooks. Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Golden State.
A great execution. Steph just ripping the defense right now to shreds. What a great screen and roll action that was.
And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Here's Curry. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. On the wing, Green. He's covered by and here's Thompson for 3. Podziemski grabs the board.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Butler. Green with a screen on Thompson. Here's Butler. Pass to Moody. Now Podziemski. That shot off the mark. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Thompson in the post. Butler covering.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Butler. Shoots over Thompson. A nice shot by Butler.
Now, what a great option. He gives the possession.
The Rockets trail. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jimmy Butler.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Shooting 2. He's off on the first. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
He hits the second from the line. And when you look back at the 23 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Well, he can score from the perimeter, but Steph also knows how to execute inside.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. And the bucket is good. Thompson's got 5 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Butler. It's Podziemski on the wing. Green covering. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. What a year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
He misses the free throw. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. And I wish more teams did that.
And he's good on the second. Yeah, Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. With the drive, good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Now here's Şengün. No made baskets yet. Pass to Brooks. Back to Şengün. Oh, Green with a block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
Curry passes to Green. Butler against Thompson. Wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, BA. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he knocks down the first one. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Butler hits them both. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Now here's Curry. Give him 8. Outside Podziemski. Green with a screen on Green. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Podziemski. He drops it from range. Podziemski's got his second bucket on the night.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Thompson finds Brooks. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. To end the drought. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And you can tell Green has a good feel for his game. He knows how to find his shots.
Outside Butler. Green with the ball. Defended by Şengün. Green, the pass to Curry. It's rebounded by Şengün.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. 10. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Şengün, a screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Van Vliet connects from downtown. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
And you gotta love the fire Van Vliet plays with. Coming right back with his own three.
Şengün against Curry. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Thompson, no good. The Warriors lead by 9. Stolen by Thompson. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Golden State also making a switch. Hields checked in for Stephen Curry. Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Thompson. Eason comes in for Brooks. And Whitmore subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. On the wing, Payton, defended by Eason. Payton, no good. Rockets trail by 9. And it's hammered home by Green.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
So it's the Warriors now. Hield passes to Butler. clock at 6. And he converts the layup. Butler's got 6.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Green against Hield. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Whitmore missing. The Warriors lead by 9. Payton passes to Kuminga. Pass to Butler. Now here's Jackson Davis. The D's right on him. And it's Hield missing. Houston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
That's good from Smith. Alperen Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Green. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Curry. He's got 13. The Rockets pull it in. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Kuminga against Eason. Pass to Whitmore. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Jackson Davis a screen. Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 16 points now. Outside Whitmore. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Whitmore. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
24 seconds left to play in the first. Up top Curry. He's covered by Holiday. Outside Hield. Smith against Curry. Jackson Davis a screen. There's the three. Shot clock at 6. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. The three, Smith. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
The Warriors lead by 8. On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Now here's Curry. On the wing, Payton. Curry finds Payton. 5 to shoot. Hield for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight to the paint. Here's Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And that one misses. Good on the second one. Now here's Hield. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Jackson Davis. Curry with it. Fires for 3. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Now Curry doing it again, one of the quickest releases we've ever seen.
Now here's Whitmore. Guarded by Hield. And it's Whitmore missing. The Warriors lead by 10. Puts up a deep 3. Curry, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Curry with another miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Şengün with it. On the take. Back to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Smith with a screen on Curry. Holiday from long range. Always a night.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Well, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Now here's Hield. No points so far. Jackson Davis, a screen. Off target with the 3. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Smith. Holiday against Curry. Now Whitmore. Back to Holiday. Shoots over Curry. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Whitmore. Holiday's got 5 now. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Eason with the ball. Payton covering. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Eason against Payton. Oh, wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Şengün. Back to Holiday. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Payton. Nails the baby hook. Payton's gotten his first basket of the night.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Holiday passes to Şengün. Outside Whitmore. Now here's Şengün. Covered by Jackson Davis. Left side Whitmore. Holiday from long range. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Pass to Curry. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the off-season, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either. Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And the Warriors making a change here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Podziemski subbed in for Hield.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Brooks finds Şengün. Back to Brooks. Thompson outside. Green against Şengün. Over Green. Şengün, no good. The Warriors lead by 4. It's stolen by Green. Green. Wow! Green with the flush.
It's like he's not even feeling the defense on the drive. Green just fantastic gliding towards the rim.
Curry looking it over. Green with a screen on Brooks. Back to Curry. The 3. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Green. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And what fire from Green under pressure. Basically, he ignores the foul and gets his shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. One shot.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Outside, Green. Curry with it. Now Thompson defending. Inside, here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Thompson. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Moody. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. And here's Şengün. Pass to Thompson. Brooks outside. And here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Curry. Clock at 4. Here's Thompson. The Rockets again can't hit.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Butler. He's got 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
There are troublemakers out on the court, and Jimmy Butler is one of them, and I mean that as a compliment.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That's good from Butler.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
Smith, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And Golden State also making a switch. Hields checked in for Podziemski. Both shots good from the strike. Rockets trail by 9. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. Brooks, the pass to Smith. On the wing, Thompson. Knocks down the long J. Thompson's got 8 points.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Curry against Van Vliet. Now Curry. He's got 26. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson scanning the floor to the middle. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Heald's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, the last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Butler hits them both. Here's Van Vliet. Give him 8 points now. Thompson outside. Misses the 3. The Warriors lead by 7. To the inside. Here's Green. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
Oh, Draymond's, guess what? It's here. It's in the game right now, and he's attacking.
Van Vliet, the pass to Green. Back to Van Vliet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Brandon Podziemski. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Podziemski. Butler on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Wing shot on the way.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Shot clock at 5. And here's Butler outside. Ooh, Butler in the deep waters.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Van Vliet with it. Now Podziemski defending. Hits a 3-pointer. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Butler. He's got 13. Ooh, JB, look out.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
Van Vliet outside. Shot from the low post is good. Van Vliet's got 15 points. The Warriors lead by 10. Butler passes to Green. 29 seconds left in the second. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Oh, look at Butler. Focused as always.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 15. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Both free throws, good from Van Vliet. And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. Those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Pass to Green on the wing. Curry. Green, a screen. Curry, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Thompson passes to Green. Back to Thompson. Brooks outside. Now here's Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. It's Podziemski on the wing. And there it is for him. Podziemski's got 11 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Green. Three-pointer Brooks. Gets the 3 to fall.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Outside, Green. Pass to Podziemski. Sengun with a double team. And here's Butler outside. Nails it from 3. Butler's got 20 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 17. Offensive rebound. Şengün, no good. The Warriors lead by 12. And here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist of the night.
Jimmy's got the ball. Jimmy can be a menace, so Butler keeping the defense guessing there.
Now here's Brooks. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Back to Brooks. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Green. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 11. Here's Brooks. Here's Green. In close. Green puts it in.
Yeah, an expert positioning by Green. He's right where he needs to be to get the ball and send it back.
Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. The three from Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Green. Van Vliet outside. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Outside Curry. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Shoots from 12. Good D by Şengün. Rockets trail by 10. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Left side Moody to the middle. Green, the pass to Curry. Outside Moody. Pass to Butler. Over Van Vliet. A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got 24.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Thompson outside. Up top, Şengün. Green covering. Şengün passes to Thompson. Clock at 6. And here's Green from the arc. Thompson. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Now here's Curry. He's got 26. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Thompson. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Green. Green with the defensive effort.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Houston has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Şengün with it. Van Vliet up top. The shot, no good. The Warriors lead by 12. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
It'd be interesting to go back through this film in particular and see if there was an emphasis to get that ball down low, get it in the paint. Tonight, they've done that. It's paid off.
First one falls for him. And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. No good on the second free throw. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 13-point game. Green in the post. Defended by Podziemski. Inside. Here's Payton. No good on the shot. Eason with some nice D. Here's Thompson. It's good. Thompson's got 12. The Warriors lead by 11. Curry passes to Green. Payton against Eason. Outside Payton. Back to Green. Green gets up and powers it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And that one's good. Green.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Curry passes to Payton. Now Butler. Green with a screen on Thompson. And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got a rebound, number 12 here already in the game. Outside Eason. Pass to Thompson. Şengün against Green. Fires the three. And there's Green on the assist by Şengün. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
And here's Curry from deep. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Soft touch off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Curry. Green, a screen. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Şengün against Green. Thompson outside. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Golden State has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Outside Podziemski. Stolen by Thompson. And the by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Down low. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Curry.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Rockets trail by 7. Outside, Green. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Here's Eason. Still without a bucket. Right side Whitmore. Smith outside. Now here's Whitmore. Defense right on him. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Whitmore's got 6.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Butler taking his time here. Got a piece of it. Smith against Butler to the middle. Shoots from the block. Outside Eason. And here's Smith. Inside. Here's Adams. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. Good on the shot. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead. 1:42 left to play in the third quarter. Outside Hield. Pass to Butler. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And he does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Green with the ball. He's got 18 for the tie. Green, money from deep.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Fades away. Misses off the right iron. Houston has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. For the lead. Doesn't fall. He's 8 for 15 from the floor now. Hield finds Butler. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Holiday's checked in for Houston. And Golden State also making a switch. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. .24 seconds left in the third. Looney, a screen on Green. On the clock. Here's Payton. Oh, Adams with the block.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Eason, pass to Smith. And And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He carried them back into this ball game. It's all tied up to end the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Kevon Looney, and it's Payton in at small forward. Now here's Şengün to take the lead, and the layup is up and in. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Curry. Looney, a screen on Holiday, and a deep three from Curry. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Outside Holiday. Pass to Smith. Launches it. Kept alive. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Looney. Here's Curry. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Outside Whitmore. Shoots over Kuminga. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Eason finds Şengün. Curry against Holiday. Back to Şengün. Smith outside. Off target from outside. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Payton passes to Curry. Now here's Looney. Pass to Hield. Drains the triple. Hield's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
Şengün, a screen on Hield. Here's Whitmore. And here's Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. To the inside, Hield. Second chance effort. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Rockets lead by 5. Eason, pass to Holiday. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Stephen Curry. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And the first one at the line is good. Van Vliet's checked in for Whitmore. The Warriors also with a sub. Pajemski's checked in. Holiday hits them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Looney. Outside Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Here's Van Vliet. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
And Houston making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Heald's checked in for the Warriors. That free throw good from Van Vliet. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Hield. Looney, a screen on Eason. To the paint. Sengun with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. It's Eason with the jam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Back to Pajemski. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Shepard. It's Sengun, high post. Looney's there. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Curry. Van Vliet misses. Outside Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Hield. On the wing. Curry. 6 to shoot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Good focus there from Steph Curry, muscling past the defense. Yeah, I said it, muscling to get the contact.
Houston making some changes. Thompson comes in for Smith, and Green is subbed in for Shepard. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Kuminga.
One shot.
And that one falls for Curry. Houston leading by 5. Outside, Green. Van Vliet against Curry. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Yeah, look at the strength from Van Vliet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Green from downtown. Green able to hit from 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Warriors trail by 4. And here's Butler outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. For Houston, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Now here's Easton. Back to Van Vliet. It's the mark. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the defense is all over Van Vliet inside, but he sticks with it and wins a trip to the line for his efforts.
And he drops a first. Dylan Brooks checked in for Houston. And Golden State also making a switch. Moody's checked in for Hield. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Warriors trail by 3. Curry passes to Butler. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Butler. Butler hits them both. Houston in the lead. Now Van Vliet. That one goes in. Van Vliet's got 28 points for the game.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
Outside Butler. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Outside Podziemski. Over Green. And the Warriors miss again.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. And a missed layup. Warriors trail by 3. Down low. And it's hammered home by Green.
We don't say it all that often, but Draymond Green taking over this game offensively tonight.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. Van Vliet's got 14 points here in the second half.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Stolen by Thompson. Brooks outside. Now Green. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. And he makes it on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Green.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Inside. Van Vliet misses. Warriors trail by 6. Down low. Here's Butler. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Şengün.
One shot.
Free throw is off from Butler. The Rockets lead by 4. Thompson right side. Brooks outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Just 4 to shoot. The teardrop. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry against Van Vliet. Count that one. And now just a 2-point Houston lead.
And none better, Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
Van Vliet with it. Green picks him up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry. Oh, Stephen Curry, shot maker extraordinaire.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Van Vliet against Curry. Pass to Green. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Really lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The aggressiveness on the drive there from Steph, and he earns the foul thanks to how he sucks the defense in, out of position, and now to the free throw line.
The first one drops, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Van Vliet against Curry. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. And he buries it.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Okay, thanks, Ali. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Van Vliet. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within one. And so it's Golden State with it. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. The three from Curry. Rockets with a rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet. Cash.
I mean, you have to love the intensity Van Vliet plays with in these situations. He's always ready to meet a challenge.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Van Vliet against Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. And here's Curry for three. Off target from downtown. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up two. And so he drops them both, and it's a three-point game.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a three can tie it up now.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From the baseline, Money! And that one brings them within one!
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. Free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Fred VanVleet.